Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, KQKC BOXING NETWORK. And I am definitely live, Wednesday through Sunday. Now, of course, I will be live tomorrow, my first day back, after 2 long days of rest. Now, let's get into this video. Before I do, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQ, go ahead and subscribe right now. Never miss a fight call again, free or pay per view. I'm gonna give you play-by-play, blow by blow. I'm not gonna sit there and watch it with you. I'm going to call every punch. All my truck drivers, all my third shift workers, they love it. They love it. They feel like they're there at the fight. But also, YouTube has a new feature now. It's called Hype. It's right down there where the $ is if you want to make a donation. Just scroll over and you see the word Hype. Hype this video up. That way, more people can get a chance to see it. Now, right now, I'm not going to run a lot of different pictures. No, I'm going to put one up there and give you my opinion. Now, this is my opinion. Well, a few other opinions. So, you get out in the comment section and let me know, am I on to something? Do you believe what I'm saying? I'm not shy of criticism. I got thick skin. That's why when everyone want to pay me to talk about their son, their fighter, I said, no, I'm not doing that. First of all, my subscribers run my channel. Whatever they want, I try to deliver. They wish is my damn command. And anybody out there don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm standing on it, and that's all I got is my honesty. I don't clickbait. I don't buy views. Ain't that right? BFTV. That's right. I said names. Ain't that right, Blue Blood? I say names. Ain't that right, Champ Side? I say names. Let's get in this video. Terrence Bud Crawford. He came out and pretty much dissed the WBC. He went on with the so-called speech, well, I don't have to pay and be a champion. Y'all should be paying me this and that. But then Earl Spence, the true Spence, who lost to Terrence Crawford before he went on a hiatus, and of course, who has held all the titles except one, who did all the heavy lifting, who all had the unification when he got ready to fight Bud Crawford. And Bud, like he always do, he didn't fight his mandatory at 140. He didn't defend his belt at 140. He didn't defend his belt at 147. He fought one fight, got undisputed, and moved on up. He didn't do like Jamel did. No, he did not. He did not do what Jamel did. And that was what? Go through the whole division and then come on top. That's how you clean out a division. So don't you all sit there, Coach Malachi too. I know y'all best friends. I ain't got nothing against Coach. I think he's a good dude. But he's best friend. Well, he's not best friend, but I know he hang out with them. And of course, whatever he says, now you can't really believe what he says now. Because he's best friends with Terrence Crawford. So that's why when you're doing this, and if you're in the public eye somewhat, like me, Coach Malachi, even the dumbass LWC, you can't get too close. Look what Devin Haney did to 78 and BLTV. They poisoned their minds, and vice versa. Now, I'm not saying Coach Malachi ain't smart enough, but when you're in a relationship, a friendship with the subject at hand, then you can't be biased. I'm sorry. Unbiased. Now, Bud Crawford gave them shit. He talked about how much the sanction body fees are. Oh, they ripping us off. Well, like every boxing match goes, and these are known facts, look them up. When you fighting for a belt or a title, you always discuss what would be the price of sanction fees. It always been like that. Now, of course, now Bud Crawford want to change the game. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Hold on. He agreed. He agreed, because you know why? Because Canelo had all the belt. Okay? So winner takes all. Winner don't just take 3. They had to take the 4 major belts. And don't give me that shit. The only belt they count is the Ring magazine. Now that would caught my eye. Why you sitting there glorifying the Ring magazine? You never done that your whole career. But I get it now. I get it now. Turkey can't say that, so you are doing his bidding. I never seen a day Bud Crawford be somebody's puppet. That's just number 1. Keep up with me, y'all. This is just number 1 instance. And I'm going to talk about this on my live tomorrow. So you can love it or you goddamn loathe it. But this is number 1. Turkey's bidding. Yes, Turkey's bidding. Number 2. Now, like I said, you agree with the IBF, the WBO, all these sanctioned bodies. You decided and say, okay, well, can I give you this? Can I give you that? Okay, fine. But the WBC, they told your ass that it won't be the usual 3% because of the amount of money that you're making, because it goes to the percentage of your purse. And with 50 million plus or minus, it went up to 6%. Now, see what Terrence forgot, you all, and this is why I keep telling you all, our educational system in America, especially in Omaha, is all effed up. See, if you do your research on the WBC, you can see all the good they have done with the money that you all pay to support them. We ain't talking about making the belts. That's on their dime. But they make sure you get in position for a championship. It's called rankings, dummy. And more. See, this is why I say Turkey bidding. Because Turkey don't know shit about boxing but to hand out money. He don't know the ins and outs of the workings behind the scenes of the sport of boxing. No, he doesn't. When they got ready to sit down and negotiate the terms with Turkey 2, it took them 9 hours with Terrence Crawford. He think that's hard-nosed negotiations. No, it ain't. You walked away from negotiations when you went and fought David Amnesia when you and Earl and Al was negotiating. You don't care about nothing like that. You're not a businessman. You're a selfish man. This is number 2. Or just 3. Well, anyway, I believe that what Terrence Crawford is trying to do is still the WBC. And the WBC is not that like the IBF. They ain't having it. Because we know what they done for you since the time you went pro. And don't lie and say you didn't. Now, let me bring Earl Spence in. Now, Earl Spence, yes, he talked about the sanction bodies years ago. Really bold. He threw the WBC belt in the garbage on TV years ago. So you all just pretty much hugging for Terrence Crawford. He's no crusader. Other words, he's a cheapskate. Okay? That's what it is. Because when I see Terrence Crawford, I don't see a millionaire over twice. And you don't have to wear gold chains and this and that. But at least dress nice. At least have something nice on. Shape your beard up. But I guess that's how most people are. I was on my job 30 years. And I used to see a lot of, especially white guys, no offense, but they'd come in with hush puppies on and all that shit, and they got money up their ass. But maybe he's one of those type of guys. Because ain't nothing down in Omaha but steers and queers. No offense, Omaha. Because I stayed in Council Bluff, Iowa. I've been there. I went right across the bridge, and I'm in Omaha. So, therefore, miss me with that, Terrence. See, the WBC, if y'all don't remember, let me refresh your memory. They gave him a diamond ring the night that he won. The night that he said their face was all frowned up. Yeah. It was worth millions. Well, not millions, but $1 million ring. They gave that to you. And hopefully you can give it to your son. And then, oh baby, I should be on 4 and 5 by now. He suddenly came out with this right in the time of the hearing for the Ali Act. Wow, isn't that something? Besides getting what you want, cause I'm sorry, you're a selfish ass. You should be looking out for the fellow boxers that's coming in. You should be concerned that they want to pay them by round. You should be concerned that they can't make over $200 per round. You should be concerned. If that was your ass, you would be in the doghouse. And on top of that, they want to decide who the champion be. Remember, they're not in the ring with you, right there what you said? Well, Dana White, Zeus Boxing, TKO Promotions, and the guy that held your hand, Turkey. Yeah, I call him Jive Turkey. And let me say this for the record. For all you all, it's not Turkey money. No, he doesn't. When they got ready to sit down and negotiate the terms with Turkey 2, it took them 9 hours with Terrence Crawford. He think that's hard-nosed negotiations. No, it ain't. You walked away from negotiations when you went and fought David Amnesia when you and Earl and Al was negotiating. You don't care about nothing like that. You're not a businessman. You're a selfish man. This is number 2. Or just 3. Well, anyway, I believe that what Terrence Crawford is trying to do is still the WBC. And the WBC is not that like the IBF. They ain't having it. Because we know what they done for you since the time you went pro. And don't lie and say you didn't. Now, let me bring Earl Spence in. Now, Earl Spence, yes, he talked about the sanction bodies years ago. Really bold. He threw the WBC belt in the garbage on TV years ago. So you all just pretty much hugging for Terrence Crawford. He's no crusader. Other words, he's a cheapskate. Okay? That's what it is. Because when I see Terrence Crawford, I don't see a millionaire over twice. And you don't have to wear gold chains and this and that. But at least dress nice. At least have something nice on. Shape your beard up. But I guess that's how most people are. I was on my job 30 years. And I used to see a lot of, especially white guys, no offense, but they'd come in with hush puppies on and all that shit, and they got money up their ass. Well, maybe he's one of those type of guys. Because ain't nothing down in Omaha but steers and queers. No offense, Omaha. Because I stayed in Council Bluff, Iowa. I've been there. I went right across the bridge. I'm in Omaha. So, therefore, miss me with that, Terrence. See, the WBC, if y'all don't remember, let me refresh your memory. They gave him a diamond ring the night that he won. You know, the night that he said their face was all frowned up. Yeah. It was worth millions. Well, not millions, but million. $1 million ring. They gave that to you. And hopefully you can give it to your son. And then, oh baby, I should be on 4 or 5 by now. He suddenly came out with this right in the time of the hearing for the Ali Act. Wow, isn't that something? Besides getting what you want, cause I'm sorry, you're a selfish ass. You should be looking out for the fellow boxers that's coming in. You should be concerned that they want to pay them by round. You should be concerned that they can't make over $200 per round. You should be concerned. If that was your ass, you would be in the doghouse. And on top of that, they want to decide who the champion be. Remember, they're not in the ring with you, right there what you said? Well, Dana White, Zeus Boxing, TKO Promotions, and the guy that held your hand, Turkey. Yeah, I call him Jive Turkey. And let me say this for the record. For all you all, it's not Turkey money. Stop saying that. Turkey got an endless amount of money. No, he do not. Education system again. Maybe y'all need to take your ass to Europe. Get an education. Maybe China. Get an education. They go to school 6 days a week over there. No. It's the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia money. It's called the PIF Fund, the Public Investment Fund. And they didn't want him spending that much money already with no return. Because remember, whatever look good in a boxing match, that don't mean shit. Because all it boils down to is a hot dog, a beer, and watch fight. But no, somebody didn't get Turkey the memo. Cause he breaks out with Eminem old ass up there shaking his ass. Then he rap off a goddamn Mercedes Benz. Then half of motherfuckers can't afford the insurance on it, especially here in Chicago or abroad or in the States. And then you get 2 free tickets to the vibe. Okay, I tell you what about a mailman? Or how about a car mechanic? They win them tickets. How they gonna fucking afford to go to the vibe? How high it is. Now I can see you throw in maybe 20,000 or whatever. But no, So what they gotta do? They gotta sell that shit. And all this was a waste of time, because we could have been going on with the fight. We don't need all this. We need, like I said, maybe a hot dog, maybe peanuts, and a beer. And let's get it popping. So Terrence, you thought you were going to be a crusader. You thought when you went undisputed for the 3rd time that the people would color up to you, that you would be the face of boxing. Well, I'm sorry, my brother. You're not. See, for you and Clarissa Shields, and don't worry, Clarissa, I got your ass tomorrow. Don't worry. I got your ass tomorrow. I got a show for you all. And that's 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. So, Terrence Crawford thought, because, he never had a fan base. We know he never sold. I mean, don't take my word for it. Take his own promoter words for him. Oh, we're going to forget that, right? Okay. Now, Terrence Crawford really believed he was going to be that guy that people just going to go crazy over. And I guarantee you, right today, if you had a fight that's paid per view, he would not, I repeat, he would not even come close to someone like Canelo Alvarez or Tank Davis. See, that's the difference, Terrence. If you're the face of boxing, your fans don't care if you lose. They still gonna rock with you, because they know your past and they know your future. And he gave them some great fights. But no, when you get all these guys around you, I don't care if you grew up with them or not, you came out the sandbox. Those are the ones they're going to turn on your ass. Now be selfish all you want. Keep on having all the kids you want. Because one day, you're going to look up and it's all gone. See, it's an old saying, Terrence. You never miss anything until it's gone. Oh, yeah. So, with that said, you all, get in the comment section. Let me know, am I right? Get in the comment section. Let me know if I'm hitting it right on the head. I already told you. It could be, maybe, he was throwing a little shade out there because of the vote for the what? The Ali Act. No, get it circulating. Get it a little buzz. Get it a little buzz so they can get a push and trying to make the people happy and think the people are distraught about it. No. And nobody is paying you to be a champion. All right? And you ain't paying nobody to be a champion either. If you did your homework, first of all, see, that's what's wrong with black folks. First of all, close your damn mouth. Don't say anything until, let me say it loud again, until you know what's going on in the background. Until you find out where is the money really, really going. And the WBC told us most of where the money's going. To help older fighters. Yes, that's one of them. To help older fighters because they don't have insurance. And, of course, it can happen to any fighter. It don't have to happen right now. It can happen down the line. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're a Hall of Famer. But, I'm sorry. It's not as popular as it used to be. Why? Because we got weight bullies now. And don't worry, I'm going to talk about that too. Because we got weight bullies now trying to move up because their body won't cooperate no more. In other words, you can't shrink bones. All right? So, with that said, y'all, I'm not through. I'm going to be on this shit like white on white. Right. Rice. Now, for the names I use, if y'all got a problem with it, go right ahead and say the same thing y'all been saying for the last 5 years. Oh, okay, Coop, we fall asleep. He high. He drunk. He high. He drunk. Come on now. Y'all can do a little bit better than that. I know y'all can write a better song than that. Or y'all can sing the same old song. And I can sing the same old song what I did. Cause I always tell you, it's mighty funny. A guy that's on drugs, or a guy that sleep all the time, no. Drunk and fall asleep all the time on live. But not one goddamn time did you all ever ask me, KQ, be honest, what is your day like? And you know what? After I cursed y'all out and said, you know what? Fucking, I tell you. And how many take care of their parents outside their home? They don't live at home. No. I go twice a day and take care of my parents. Twice a day. That's why when I get to my 2-hour mark on my live stream, I try to go over maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but I have to hightail it out of here. But that's all I'm going to get into. That's all the personal life you need. So, with that, that's all I got. I know this was a long video, but I had a lot to say. And also, I will talk about it tomorrow. Like I say, I don't apologize for using nobody's name. Once again, if the shoe fits, God damn it, you need to wear it. So, with that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Never miss a fight call again. Go ahead and join the channel. Get notified each and every time. And also, KQ will have perks for joining the channel. So, I just want to let you all know that. So, it's more and more will be coming down the line. So, with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love to you all. I love you. First of all, I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. And, of course, I want everybody to keep their head on a swivel as I leave. Assalamu salam. So with that, that's all I got. I'm live. And I'm direct from Chirac.